Guys, what is going on? It's Beckon and Cal here, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing another deck tech on a kind of meta standard deck. I'm trying to go through all of them at the moment just to help you guys as much as possible. If you want to see my others, I'll put some cards up in the top right now. And also, if you want to be notified when another comes out, just subscribe down below, turn the notifications on. Also, like, comment, and all of that stuff before we get into it. Now, this deck is it's a really interesting one. Now, for me, the big powerhouse card of the deck is the Edgewing Keeper, just because there's so much card draw and so many triggers off of it, just to keep the aggression coming. Because most of the cards have adventure on them, so the Fell Midnight, Order of Midnight, Murderous Rider, and the second abilities on all of these cards are actually really good. So the Fell Midnight later on getting a bit of card draw, along with more card draw off of Edgewing Keeper. Order of Midnight getting cards back. So say they kill Cavalier of Night or Questing Beast or one of your better ones, and you want to get it back. That is a great way to do it. Also, you have Find Finality to do the same thing, except the second ability on it, Finality, could be really good, especially when you've got cards such as Cavalier of Night, Massacre Girl, Questing Beast, or the bigger cards on, which you want to utilize fully to just get in for a lot of damage, really. So say they've like swarmed out, and it's kind of like the anti-mirror, if you will. Also, you have Vraska Golgari Queen, pretty straightforward. Sacrifice stuff, draw life. Also, it's destroy, and as you will swarm out, you would normally always be able to get at least one creature through for combat damage and have a lot of blockers to protect the Golgari Queen. It should be quite easy to ultimate. Also, we have Great Hedge. I've only got one in. I might recommend adding two in, just because gaining an extra +1/+1 counter could be really good. Also, additional card draw when you play them. The only thing with this is it's got a bit of anti-synergy with Lovestruck Beast, considering you will never get any 1/1s unless it is currently on the battlefield when you play the Great Hedge, at which point if they kill that 1/1 you're pretty much screwed. So you'll never be able to attack with the Lovestruck Beast. But unless they destroy it, of course, which is possible because it's a massive threat just for the rest of the things which don't need 1/1 creatures. But it's just something to think about when playing with it. And then we've got sideboard. So Duress, that's just good against more controlling matchups, say Azorius control. And then we also have the Flaxen Intruder as well. See, this I like a lot more than Return to Nature, just because um it's another threat, and it gets card draw off of the Edgewing Keeper. Also, to be able to destroy artifacts or enchantments when you sacrifice it, it can be really brutal. Also, the other ability on it, create 3 2/2 green bear tokens. As much as it might never be useful, later on into the game it can help a bit if you just draw it off the rip. Also, Noxious Grasp, good against, just to add a little bit more potency to the two we already have, to make it a little bit more, to up the chance that you'll get one in your hand, or at least later on when you're playing against the green or white decks, say the Mirror or a deck playing Nissa. Yeah, so basically Simic decks, maybe also Azorius Control for the Teferis, and also Jeskai, because that's got a lot of big white creatures, and also Teferi. Um, then you've got Return to Nature. Once again, does the same job as Flaxen Intruder, but also there's a job with exiling target card from a graveyard. So you could do that for, say, a Cauldron Familiar. Whilst it also gets rid of Trail of Crumbs or Witch's Ovens or the like. Craft of Calarium, that's for decks you play against which have a lot of smaller creatures. You can bring that in as a nice board wipe. Shifting Ceratops, nice against Simic decks. Is it Flash? And Azorius Control. Talking about Is It Flash, actually, tomorrow I am going to release a deck tech of Is It Flash. I've got that deck already built, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on it. That's deck I can see also helping you guys get to Mythic rank. That's really good. This I could also see too. It's pretty good. I've not tried it out much, but from what I have, it's a really good deck. So with that being said, let's get into the game. Into the first game we go then, and we are on the play. This is an okay hand. It's not the best because we would prefer to have an Edgewing Keeper. However, we can rock this, and this does look good. We've got the Lovestruck Beast, turn 1, then turn 2. We don't have anything, so maybe we're hoping to draw into something to play. Maybe an Edgewing Keeper, and then turn 3 we will Lovestruck Beast, and then after that we've got the Midnight Reaper. That is without any good draws. And that's what I quite like to see. I quite like to have a game plan without having to rely on draws. just because I find that then I've got a bit more reassurance. Then we've got more time, more space to get some good draws in, and we don't have to, rely on anything. There's not so much RNG about it. There still is, because if this is all we've got, then there's less of a chance that we could actually do anything with the deck. Okay, get our 1/1 white creature, white human creature token. Sorry. Okay, now this is a very good Cravaconarium deck to Cravaconarium against. Also, Lovestruck Beast can be very good against this deck. So next turn, if I Lovestruck Beast, that's just like, that block could be insurmountable. Also, I think Fine Finality is looking really good here. Okay. See maybe Midnight Reaper going here. Okay, he gets rid of Vraska. That's probably just because Vraska Vraska is very good against Rotting Regisaur. Yeah, there's the Rotting Regisaur. So this turn, what we'll do is we'll play Questing Beast and we'll swing in. He could choose to block with a Rotting Regisaur if he wants to. Discards a card. He needs a red mana, and if he does, I think there's a chance of him having Embercleave. Okay, Forever Champion. Jeez Louise. Alright, so this has Death Touch, so we'll just get rid of a Rotting Regisaur. I like that line here. I'm also going to use Order of Midnight's Adventure ability. One attacker. Okay, he will swing in next turn. For 6. Okay, so if I don't block anything here, there's a chance that I could just win. So if he... I've played with the 3 Forever Champions on the board at the same time. It can be very hard. 3, 6. 3, 6, 7, 11. Set most with an Embercleave, I'm seeing 11 points of damage. Yeah. Put it onto there, that goes up to 8, then there's 10, then there's 11. At which point I just come back with lethal. Yeah, there we go. So the guy was hoping for me to block with maybe my 1/1, so that I don't have a Lovestruck Beast attack next turn. That's kind of the only way I block, and it affects the game massively. So here I'm not going to bring in the Cravaconarium, just because it doesn't work so well against this Rakdos aggro, and I've kind of just got to go toe for toe with it. With Rakdos, no need for Noxious Grasp, so we can take that out. So we've got to put 2 things back in. Let's bring in Flax Intruders, just because it can be very good. Yeah, Flax, just because it can be very good to destroy that Embercleave later on into the game. And also towards the start, it gets triggers with Edgewing Keeper, just for a little bit more tempo. Okay, this is nice. I get to have Edgewing Keeper turn 1. Also, Foul Midnight up to block the Rotting Regisaur. That's a very nice trade. Edgewing Keeper. Now let's see what he's got. We've also got Find Finality in hand if we need to. No attacks. I wasn't going to swing anyway, because that Black Cloud's Paragon was a bit too bait. Play the Lovestruck Beast here. We've got the 1/1 on board, so I don't really want to be. Discard a card. Alright, okay. So maybe there's a chance for that final card is Embercleave. Say he's got. Okay. So I'm going to put it like this here. Because say he's got Embercleave. If he puts it on. Right, Regisaur. Okay. So he hits me for down to 4. But now this turn, this is the line I see most. There being most of a chance of winning. Yeah, there we go. He's just conceded. And that is the deck. So thanks ever so much, guys, for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment, all of that good stuff, and I'll be back with another video for you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.